Good evening, everyone. Phil here. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Friday, the 22nd of December, 2023. It is the final day before my Christmas festivities begin. It was a great streaming day. Let's talk a little bit about that. First of all, coming back from break, had some interesting stuff to talk about for my day off, and there was some interesting game news that went down that I covered for you guys. So it was a pretty solid podcast with a lot of topics discussed, and I had a great time. Then we jumped back into Baldur's Gate 3, and I would say today was a pretty good day in that game as well. We had Karlach, who I had just recruited as a party member, and I put her into the party. We ended up doing some exploration. We chased down these paladins who were after her, and we took them out, explored there, found out about her heart and how it works, and that we needed to try to find a way to repair it. And so we actually found a blacksmith who could do that, and then said you have to go get this item. So we went and looked and got the item. Then we found a secret passage. We said, well, let's repair this first. So we went back and repaired it, or at least upgraded it. And then went back and went into a underground secret spider cave, and we ended up fighting a bunch of spiders. And basically I made a big push at the end of the stream to fight this spider boss. So overall, great stream. Great, learning of the Karlach's abilities for the first time. Kind of like the build so far. I think I'm liking the character and would like to play with her more. There was a really funny scene where Gale tried to basically mack it to the main character, and I was like, what the hell? What is this? This is freaking Dragon Age all over again, Only it's like, in this game, they're like, everyone's all over you. It's like, dude, like, we've had like 2 interactions the whole game. Like, can you calm down? Keep it in your pants, But it was good. It was a good stream. Overall, a good time. And, continuing on. Engagement great. Support great. Everything great. And I hope that we can keep that momentum going with this playthrough, because right now this is my one main playthrough, okay? Tonight was Friday Night Fights in Street Fighter 6, and I went back to Blanka casual matches. For some reason, every match I play is against a master player now, like almost every. I would say there's 1 platinum and a few diamonds, but tons of masters, which is fine, except, again, as I've explained to you guys, a lot of these people at master have terrible internet. They literally mashed buttons and lost way more than they ever won, and got to master just by button pushing rather than knowing the game. So every time I'm playing these people, it's a low-ranked master. The connections are shit. Inputs are dropping. They're just a bunch of mash button, mash button, mash button, and I can't react to it because the game's lagged. It's like, dude. So I hate to say it, even playing casual play tonight, it wasn't really much of a better or even a better experience than playing with Dalsim. I will say this. At first, I was definitely rusty with Blanka, but after about that first hour, it started to come back. I started to do the combos better and started to get that muscle memory back, and started to do overall better. Although, man, this game, just to give you some perspective here, okay? This game is so bad online at this point now because it's now 7 months in. You cannot even do guaranteed hit strings. And what I mean by that is in Street Fighter, there's supposed to be certain combinations of hits and moves that you can do in a row that the enemy has to block. If they try to interrupt them, they will get interrupted and comboed. And so they have to wait for your hits to stop before they can try to do anything. In this game now, it just doesn't work anymore. You'll time your move perfectly, and they will be mashing the jab button, which gets stuffed, and the game will say they pressed jab and you didn't attack. Even though your attack is on the fucking screen going into their body, the game will be like, oh, roll back netcode, they mashed jab. Favor to them. They'll get a big combo. And this is a problem with certain characters who, once they get that jab going, they can do a big combo. They can push you to the corner. It's bad. It's to the point where I'd say the game isn't really competitively viable at this point. Like, seeing what I saw tonight, I mean, I know how to play Blanka. I know how to keep these people in the corner. I know how to mix them up, bait them, and I do this safe move that the only way that they can stop this move would be like to perfectly parry it or do a perfect reversal super, and instead they're just going jab, 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 and it beats the move. It doesn't beat it. It doesn't. I watch pro players playing this game online. I'm watching their matches. They can do it. They're timing exactly the same way I'm doing it, but they've got better connections. I'm playing these scrubs, the lower end of master, and these connections are so bad that they just go jab, 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 and it beats everything. I literally played a Rashid. He didn't hit me once besides mashing jab. He just couldn't. He couldn't actually find a way to open me up to hits, so he would just wait and just keep pressing jab like this, and he won because it's unstoppable with these fucking connections. So it's sad because, I like Street Fighter 6. As you know, I played the shit out of it. It's my most played game of the year. We were actually a few podcasts ago talking about my stats for the year. It absolutely is my most played game of the year, by far. But now, it's just not really viable to play it online anymore. Too many people hit Master, and they all have terrible internet, and you can't get out of that. Once you're at Master, you're stuck playing these people. Even playing the casual matches tonight, I was stuck half the night or more playing laggy Master players who aren't good. They just mash their way into Master, and you can't fucking avoid them. So I don't know. I really don't know where to go from here. Besides maybe keep alternating, go do a little more Blanka, then maybe go back to Lily, then some more Dalsim. Keep in mind, we only have about a month left. In 1 month, Tekken 8 comes out, and that's where I'm going to be going heavily into next year. If that dies out, and then we might just try Fightcade after that. But, I am disheartened because I like the game, but now, this is a far cry from what it was just a few months ago. The jab mashing's always been a problem, but literally every person in Master is just mashing jab and lag and getting away with it, and interrupting everything in the game, which isn't how you're supposed to play the game, and it works because the connections suck and rollback netcode sucks. It's bad that they're rewarded for that. And it was funny, because that Rashid who beat me, he was doing meaties to me in the corner. I was like, I could have just mashed jab. I could have. Every time he tried to do a meaty, I could have just went like this, and interrupted it, but I'm not an asshole scrub. I don't win by any means necessary. I'd rather be like, okay, I'm going to do the proper counter move you should do in the competitive match, right? I should do this or that. No. That's not rewarded. This is that's what's rewarded. So frustrating to say the least. But people who were there liked it. They like to see me go back with Blanka. I did have a bunch of good wins with him, so it is what it is. Now, when's the next Street Fighter stream? I don't know. Keep in mind this is holiday week. If this were a normal week, I'd probably be playing another Street Fighter stream, but it looks like I won't. It looks like tomorrow is my Christmas marathon. Sunday, I'm only doing one show, the React show, and there's no late stream. Monday, I'm off for Christmas. And then Tuesday, it's probably going to be Baldur's Gate 3 and Like a Dragon Gaiden, which means Wednesday will probably be Baldur's Gate 3 and maybe some Modern Warfare multiplayer. So probably next Street Fighter stream is Friday Night Fights the next week. Okay, just so everyone knows. So, speaking of which, yes, tomorrow is my big annual Christmas holiday marathon event. If you can make it, I certainly hope you will come by and hang out with me. It all starts the usual time, 10:45 a.m. The stream will sure turn on. Usually content starts around 11:15 a.m. It's going to be a podcast. It's going to be me in festive outfits all day long, of which I have several different ones to wear. It's going to be me drinking some booze, eggnog, and various whiskeys, okay? In addition, we're going to do a gaming schedule update where I'm going to update all of the games that are coming out in the next few months and which ones I'm interested in, so they're on the calendar and you guys know what to expect in that regard. I'm also going to be doing a tier maker ranking holiday movies and specials against each other. 2 games. The Grinch Christmas Adventures, which I just installed now to my Xbox. I'm about to head over to my PC, my mini PC that is, and install Phasmophobia on my mini PC. The one bummer here, tonight people were insisting on my late stream, Phasmophobia isn't going to work. They're like, that's an online co-op required game. The whole game is meant to co-op with other people. We don't know why people nominated it. And I'm like, well, I don't either. They nominated it for Halloween, and we were going to play it for Halloween, and then the Halloween event got canceled, and now they nominated it and voted for it again. I can't make people not nominate this game. It's obvious people want to see it. I just think it's not going to work. You got to keep in mind, we're only going to have at most an hour of gameplay of each of these games tomorrow because we got so much going on. Is that even enough to get into the game and understand how it works or ever? Probably not, especially if it's an online co-op game. I don't have a microphone for my PC, so I can't communicate with anyone verbally. Everyone knows this. I've explained this to them back in September, October, before the Halloween event. So I don't know if it's going to work. If it doesn't work, I don't think it's going to be a big deal because I think we're going to kind of be pressed for time to do everything we want to do anyway. So if I play it for 20 minutes and it sucks ass, then we'll just drop it and just go on to the next thing. We've got food. There's a whole feasting with Phil meal I'm going to do. And we're going to have a dessert at the end of the stream where I'm going to be hanging out and eating a holiday treat with all of you for the first time ever. I've never had this thing before. And of course, during these holiday streams, there's a lot of chill vibes. There's a lot of open discussion. There's a lot of fun involved. It's not just about, oh, we have to do this, then this, then this, then this. It's not like that. It's a party atmosphere. We all just enjoy each other's company or whatever. You know, tomorrow, I guarantee you, we're going to have some people coming by, probably being generous. I know some people will be like, oh, can I get a gifted membership? That's probably going to happen tomorrow because we'll have a lot of people on stream. We'll see how it goes. But overall, I'm excited because I didn't get to do Halloween. I missed Halloween having likely COVID. And now I get to actually have a fun holiday event with all of you for the first time in ages. And I'm really happy for this. So if you can make it tomorrow, please swing by. I got to get out of here and finish setup. Everyone, please have a good evening. Please be safe. If you can make it to the Christmas event tomorrow, please do. If you can't make it, hey, no worries. All the content will be recorded and uploaded. Half of it will go to DSPGaming. Half of it will go to DSP Reacts. You'll still be able to watch it after the fact and enjoy it regardless of if you could be here or not. But hey, if you can make it 5 minutes tomorrow, swing by. If you can make it the whole stream, swing by. If you can only make it at the beginning or the end, or maybe an hour in the middle, just come by, say happy holidays, and hang out with us. That's what it's all about, and that's the vibe that I love having here on DSP Gaming. So please come by if you can. Thank you all. Please have a good night. Happy holidays, everyone. I'll see you in the morning for the holiday marathon. Peace out. See you then.